Here's why it's good to be a cartoonist. There are so many fascinating subjects to illustrate. Politics, history, the inevitable ascension of robots. And of course, there's this. It's a category I call Evolution is Amazing. Proof of concept? Meloe franciscanus, a beetle with the craziest life cycle you've never heard of. It all starts when they hatch. Hundreds of larvae climb out of the ground, and without even texting each other, they cluster together in a big three-dimensional mosh pit that kind of resembles Hapropoda pallida, a solitary bee. Then, just to cement their cleverness, the beetles emit a pheromone that smells like a female Hapropoda. It's nature's most irresistible bee perfume. Well, looky here. Right on cue, here comes the guy. Probably feeling pretty good about yourself, aren't you, mister? Oh no, didn't see that coming. At this point, I have to imagine the bee is having one of the more disturbing first dates of its life. But don't worry, the beetles just want a ride. And they're off. Here's where it gets really weird. Apparently, female bees are less picky than female humans, because when a guy bee shows up, covered from the waist down in what looks like brown maggots, it's not a deal breaker. Somehow, I don't think that would fly in Homo sapiens land. But it works for the bees. One thing leads to another, the larvae jump ship, and sorry lady, now they're your problem. Actually, that sounds more like Homo sapiens than I realized. Even so, no need to worry. The beetles still just want a ride. And this girl is heading for home. A pollen-filled nursery she's been stalking all summer. And that's what the beetles really want. Pollen, tasty pollen. And maybe the young bees as dessert. Not a bad strategy if you're a hungry beetle larva. Soon, the tiny freeloaders are big enough to join the dating circuit, lay eggs, and start the whole disturbing process right from the start. Incredible! How can you not want to illustrate a story like that? Okay, I'm done. Thanks for listening.